Storybird is a great website for inspiring students to write stories around collections of quality artwork. Let's see how it works. To get started with Storybird, go to storybird.com. Where it says Don't have an account, select Teacher and Class. Then complete this form to provide a username, email, password, etc., and click Create Your Account. And that way you'll be getting started in Storybird as a teacher. As you log into Storybird, spend a little bit of time exploring. You can click on the U tab to see stories that you have maybe created before as your account gets established. You can also click on the Read tab to see featured storybirds and other ones, kind of get an idea of what's out there and what storybirds look like. Then, when you're ready, click on the Create tab to get started. There are several different ways you can get started in creating your own storybird. One is to be inspired by artwork itself, and the other is to explore themes, different themes that you'd be interested in creating a story. Notice that as you scroll through the artwork, you can select to see more artwork and to keep going through. And as you're looking at these pieces of art, you're actually selecting entire collections of art. But this sample for each of these tiles gives you a sensibility to the type of artwork that is available in that collection by that particular artist. And you can spend some time reloading and just seeing what's out there, what's available within Storybird to get you started. So let's select one to get going. And you can then see all of the artwork related to it. Kind of look around and see if that's the one that you would like to make a book out of. And just scroll through. Once you have decided that a particular collection of artwork is the artwork for your storyboard, simply select Start a Storybird. As your Storybird loads, it will create a canvas similar to this. I like to think of this as a desk that I'm looking at with all of the various related photos scattered around the sides of the desktop. So the center area is your canvas for getting started with creating a book. And at the bottom, you will see an interface that will help you monitor the various pages as you create them. Notice that you can click on various pictures and move them around just like if you were shuffling photos on top of a desk. So you can kind of sort through and see what's there. If you move your mouse to one side or the other, you can even see more. So kind of picture this as your desktop as you look for the photo that you would like to use to start your story. So I'm going to select this one. And notice as I pull it over, the interface adjusts to where I might want to put the photo. So it gives you different types of layouts and you have different choices for where you want to put the picture itself in the gray side. So we'll select that location. And now the page has loaded the picture. The cursor is now in the page to enter the text. So you can type right into it. And obviously, if the student would write more than that, you might want the student to begin by already having an idea of a story, writing it on paper to save some time. So however it seems to work for you. When you're happy with that page, of course, you can always edit it, or you can go down here to the green plus sign and add a new page. And the book just creates like that. So you add other pictures. You can create a full page with just the photo. In some cases, let's add another page here. And as you bring them over, again, you decide how much picture you want and how much text space you want. And continue on. So that is the basic way to do a Storybird. And So pause this video for a little bit and take a little time getting started with your own Storybird. Once your Storybird is complete, notice that you can go up to the top right and select the Save button. You can also select this menu button, which will allow you to invite someone else to see your Storybird story. You can publish your Storybird, or you can just save it and close it. You can also monitor it full screen. So if you'd like to hook the computer up to a projector and have the kids share their Storybirds with everybody, you can do that, or just have the kids watch them full screen themselves. As far as publishing the Storybird, it will prompt you to make sure that your story needs a title, and it'll bring you to the cover page. So we'll type a title in here, and it automatically will put your username. You could change that as well. And then you can hit save again and select publish. At that point, you see your Storybird pop up in a screen. And you can always go back and edit your Storybird, change the cover, change the title, but this gives you the opportunity to do a quick summary of what the book is about, tag it, and at that point you can mark it either private or public, so you never have to share your Storybird if you don't want to, but of course it's always nice to share with others when you feel that it's ready. You can also select the age range that you think this would be appropriate for. And once you hit publish, it is out there if you have selected to make it public. But keep in mind, you can always go back and edit these Storybirds, and you can even delete them if you would like. Now that you know how to create your own Storybird, let's look at how you can use Storybird with your classes. For this, we're going to click on this Classes tab. And notice that there are various things that you can do with classes. You can add students, assignments, create a library, and even discuss your books. So let's go into the Students button first. This is the student interface where you can add and manage students. And it's pretty easy. You just add their last name, their first name, and create a username. The students' real names are only viewable by your class, so that makes things pretty secure for you. And as you create your student list, they will appear down here. Notice that if you have a student transfer out, you can delete the student. You can also change the password for students if they forget their password. When they log in at the first time with their username that you provide for them, they will be prompted to create their own password. You can also change a student's name if you've mistyped something. So that's how you build your list of students for Storybird. And the first time you do that, you will pass out their usernames and passwords that have been created and prompt them to log in. So I would recommend at that point that you kind of keep a track of the students that you have. They will appear here, but if there is no worry if they've lost their password or anything like that, because you can always go in and change the password. Now let's look at the assignment button here. One of the nice things with Storybird is that you can create an assignment around Storybirds that you or your students have created, or even the artwork. So if you click on that assignments button, it will prompt you to give an assignment's title and an assignment description. You can embed a Storybird for them to look at, or you can even upload a picture from your desktop. And you can then say at what point the assignment is due and save it. So this is a great way to offer a different platform for students to learn and to reflect on their own books and the books of others and prompt a little bit deeper engagement. The other tool that is very nice is the discussions. And so keep in mind that you are able to start a discussion, a threaded discussion, around any particular topic or book that you have, you just simply hit the start a discussion button there, title it, add your comment, and post. And that will be a discussion that's available only for your class. So, with that being said, I think you've received a very good start to Storybird. Have a lot of fun with it. I hope it is a great tool for you to be able to really engage with literature and have your kids get excited about how art and the written word can connect. Thank you.